Hey, it's Pat McGrew at Inkish TV again. We're still here at Hunkeler Innovation Days. And the cool thing is we are with our friends from Ultimate Tech. And if you don't know Ultimate Tech for anything other than Impostrip, have we got news for you? But I think a lot of you do. We are with Julie. And Julie, let's talk about Bindery.
Yes.
Because there's so many cool announcements, but a lot of people are getting newly into this piece of technology.
Yes, exactly. So we help tie in finishing to the workflow to pre-press. And today we drive almost 90 different devices. What's really nice about Ultimate Bindery is it can tie into an existing workflow. It's an open solution. It's agnostic. It can easily handle a multi-vendor environment. And of course, we have our team who's there who can help facilitate, implementation and training and so on and so forth.
So, Julie, a lot of shops that have been doing book manufacturing for a long time, they wrote their own code to handle a lot of these things because there wasn't software in the beginning. And then even as new solutions came, they were sure they were smarter than the solutions. But today, these machines are so complicated. Wouldn't they be best to come to you?
Of course, because it's plug and play, it's easy. There's basically no implementation time in the sense that, it's plug and play. It already drives the full functionality of the devices and also understands all the different multi-vendor dynamics that can happen also in a production line. So it's definitely much more accessible implementation, not just the very large companies, so even the medium or small size companies, they can benefit from this automation. It's all about end-to-end automation all the way down to finishing, removing manual make-ready, reducing printed waste that can happen as well, because you can validate the jobs for finishing. So there's a lot of reasons why moving to Ultimate Bindery is the right decision.
So if you had to name the top 3 elements of Bindery that somebody who thinks they know book manufacturing maybe might not be aware of, what would you tell them to consider?
Well, to consider the validation is an important key point, is definitely key. And to consider also different aspects. So obviously in a digital print environment, you have a lot of different jobs. And to work with presets or with barcodes, a certain overhead, and it's also a little bit more static to work in this fashion. So being able to utilize the JDF functionality of digital print finishing really enhances the workflow, makes it much more dynamic, much more versatile, much more efficient, easier to maintain, and it's definitely something that's worth to take a look.
So it sounds like Ultimate Tech is continuing their quest for eliminating templates and making the world safe for dynamic workflows.
Exactly, we're all about dynamic workflow from imposition all the way down to finishing. And this aspect of dynamic is really important because it allows you to bring in new jobs, new work in a much simpler way. And just print more business and better turnaround times.
Julie, thanks for explaining Bindery to us, because that is something that not a lot of people really understand. Have a great show.
Thank you.